Hi everyone, my name's Sultan. I'm a joint non-executive director between Wirral University Hospitals NHS Foundation Trust and Wirral Community Health and Care NHS Foundation Trust, which is an absolute mouthful. So what I've been talking about today is my leadership journey. I started as a patient, being interested in the NHS, setting up a youth board, and now I happen to find myself as the youngest non-executive director in our National Health Service. And what I really wanted to get across today was how leadership isn't linear. It can be really kerfuffly and you go everywhere. And I've gone across local level in a CCG as a patient, then national level working at health and care policy, and now sitting as a non-exec director. And I see times of leadership are changing. There are a few messages that I wanted to get across about how we now need transparent leadership. People don't want leaders that are don't want the smoke and mirror leadership. They want leaders that talk about their feelings, that actually give an insight into their personal lives, because that leader is relatable. Next on transparency, that's important to me, is organisations that tell people how it is. We're struggling financially. We've actually messed up a bit here, because that's relatable. People mess up. We don't need the smoke and mirrors anymore. The next thing I wanted to mention was about how we need continuous education. The NHS for me is all about learning, and that is what I do here. I'm doing my med degree at the moment, then I did my MBA, and it's all about that continuous learning. And the final thing was be courageous. The system isn't going to change anytime soon. Therefore, it's up to people like us that look like us to change the system when we're unhappy. And sometimes it might mean setbacks. I've been through my fair share of rejections with roles, but apply for stuff that you don't think you can get because you might get it. And what I reflected on today was the power of the ARPNOC community. I've been through so much, and also I've supported other people. But what always it comes down to is the ARPNOC community and all the community groups that I'm part of, providing that support and inspiration for me to go into the next step. So conferences like this are really great to share that lived experience because you don't realise what everyone else goes through. What you see in board papers, in social media, and conferences like this puts the person in front of you. And these intimate conferences allows you to share that experience and them to share that experience. But for you to engage with them, and I think I've heard from Stella Vig today about her leadership journey, and that was completely inspirational. And that's something you just don't see online.